Hello folks, the Celtic Nerd here, and we're back with more Star Wars The Old Republic, Inquisitor's origin story. We are going to be tackling Tatooine's story arc, which is us tracking down some relics that was uncovered by Czerka. Now, it's not coming up here in this section because this mainly just tells us about the story focused stuff. Here we go, we just have all these to get through. We're going to switch now back to Ken.
You got it.
Ana Arbai.
There we go.
Latin Oswerpa.
Now it is Wednesday and it's after 1, so which means there is a new no, this hasn't reset. These only reset. That is lucky for us. So the reset hasn't happened just yet.
Can you hear me, my lord? There's a sandstorm interfering with communications, but I wanted to report. The droids locked onto an underground power signature. Must be an artifact in the Czerka base. We've also found some kind of recorded message.
I'm dying of suspense. Really.
Patching it through now.
Is this thing working? Blast. Security Officer Gromick here. I'm the last man out. We've been ordered to seal Czerka's Secret Weapons Division 7. The base was compromised. We thought we had the problem contained to the artifact cave, but it didn't last. Okay, sealing the doors now. Anyone who sees this, don't come in. You don't want to. You really don't want to.
They lost the whole base. Imagine that. We've got fragmentary codes and coordinates, but you'll need to run additional scans to unlock the base. There may be more messages, too. We both know if anything is still alive in that base, you're our best chance of retrieving Czerka's artifacts. You'll have to go alone.
Your team wouldn't be much help down there anyway.
Those of us who are left, fair enough. Part of me wishes I were going. Czerka found something unthinkably old and alien. But this is how it has to happen. Gola out.
Nope. This way. Well, for those of you that may not recall, I can definitely confirm that the artifact that Czerka found was of Rakatan technology. And it seems to be like some kind of thing that can infect others. We saw it infect several of the Imperial Reclamation teams, turn them into like techno zombies.
Dr. Sopran here. We've finished our initial catalog of the cave artifacts, which register as over 20,000 years old. You think that would narrow down the possible creators, wouldn't you? There weren't many societies capable of space travel in that period. But I can't find any society or species that fits these criteria. Even Gree technology isn't comparable. Anyway, Dr. Lyric and I will study the primary device and assign lesser relics to the others to keep them busy. Hopefully we'll find something useful. Czerka's going to make a fortune off this stuff if we can figure it out. End log.
This is Director Antaean speaking. As you know, workers' safety is one of Czerka's top priorities, and we take accidents seriously. Therefore, due to concerns surrounding studies of the device, we are implementing a new policy. Anyone wishing to perform a physical inspection of the device must get written authorization from myself and Dr. Daigo. Research using droids and remote scanners may continue normally. Please note that this does not affect our division's overall schedule.
There we go. Speed a bike.
I want my concerns on the record before more people get hurt. I'm worried about the device. Its energy readings keep fluctuating, and it appears to be trying to link with the lesser artifacts. I think it's a weapon, maybe a bomb. Sopran's theory about it being a Gree Enclave creation are inane. We've already got evidence of an ancient alien civilization visiting Tatooine, and they weren't Gree. We've seen similar technology in the Kashyyyk Shadowlands. I'm sure the Infinite Empire is tied to the device's origins, no matter what anyone says. And I'm tired of being ignored.
So Czerka was already... I find it interesting that Czerka is aware of the Infinite Empire's existence. Like, not many, like, factions knew of them. But then again, Czerka had a huge presence on Tatooine and Kashyyyk. So it does sort of make sense that they would probably know. Oh, do we have a shadow? Oh wow, we have a Jedi character on their planetary quest.
Well, Dr. Lyric is gone. He's put in for a transfer and is heading back to Anchorhead, taking one of the lesser relics with him. Good riddance. He was a pain to work with. Still. Lyric's theory about an ancient infinite empire and a master alien species was fringe science at best, but some of his data makes sense. I'm going to run a new series of tests tomorrow, using a remote arm to open up the device. We'll see where it goes from there. I'm
trying to remember. Is this quest like, is the end of this quest, like the whole Czerka thing, is that shared between Republic and Imperial? It'd be interesting if they were. It would definitely be very interesting. The idea that both factions start the story a little differently, but then wind up going to Czerka base. Actually, no, it is shared. I recall now doing this with my smuggler.
This is Director Antean to all Czerka employees. Please listen and remain calm. A few minutes ago, we experienced a minor equipment failure in the main laboratory. As a precaution, we are initiating lockdown procedures. Do not attempt to override the system, so the computers will respond with force. Stay where you are, and you'll be alerted when the situation resolves.
Tas men jetzt gefolgbar, gegal jest tenti.
Alright, there we go. We're now on our way. So yeah, so regardless of how you started the missions, like, both factions end up at this place, which is pretty cool. I like that. The idea of, because like with the Republic method, is Czerka is trying to hide this. Yeah, because you're pursuing. You start off helping out a Czerka employee, trying to snip. Well, he's ratting out Czerka. He wants to help the Republic expose Czerka's dirty dealings on Tatooine, and he is constantly being chased by this one other guy, who's yeah. I'm starting to remember, and so yeah, like, eventually, as you are trying to help this guy and eventually uncover everything, it then eventually leads you to investigating like this place. So whereas the Imperial side, we're purely approaching this from finding one relic, and then the Imperial Reclamation team, just kept slowly uncovering everything, slowly but surely, till eventually, boom, we wind up here. So it's all in the pursuit of an artifact from the Imperial standpoint. Whereas from the Republic standpoint, it all stems from an initial, oh hey, the company I work for is doing very bad things. Like, I want to report it. And then Czerka essentially sending a Wetworks team, the silent staff employees, the whistleblower. And then you trying to not only help him, but uncover what he uncovered. So yeah. I do like that. I do like how both factions essentially end up here, but how we end up here is very different. It does add some replay value. And again, we had some class specific dialogue initially when we started this. Like, we were talking about, like, we were able to bring up, like, oh, we're here on Tatooine for our own artifact.
Keftre da sebia ratur da marhebie. Ibyan fragta mi filter na makapayat.
You called yourself the Imprisoned One.
Tas BLP and tisere basamana. Das matsen kayo jom. Maestra me hunuba. Keftre da sebia batur da malhebie.
Killing you will be such fun.
Yivya bia pres meluja yiheja.
Afragiban.
So folks, someone was messaging me about a football match. No, I don't follow football. Wow, you can technically earn like infinite XP with these guys. No? Is it stop generating? Okay, yes it did. Okay, never mind.
The diamond limiter in Tirans. Zinesti hidruli. Das bruli fihed andanqua. Das matzenke yujum. Maestrame huruba.
Give up your secrets to me.
Hefne havne. Jesle nixte destilia. Jesje jedle kunu. Mehekadine lerte. Angelo lekokien me tajaben. Habib deke.
I'll spare you in return for your service. Be grateful.
Yetemer zunanye. Me kontias temeta.
Okay. Boom. We're heading back to the reclamation service.
Jawais from Bamadaga, I hosted him, Neve Liladam.
Yeah, he's right though, but the other thing is, like, there's no way the Sith would have allowed, you know, this level of, you know, carving out of Korriban to be done. Like, there's a reason why it's used here and not on Korriban.
My lord, you're back. I wasn't expecting you to be so quick.
Your power is impressive, even among the Sith.
I'm sure you want to rest up, but I'd like to hear. Did you find the artifacts?
This device was all I found. Lock it away. Don't touch it. Don't think about it.
I appreciate your caution, but it's not my decision to make. I'll pass the advice on to the Science Bureau. Regardless, this is amazing work. You've turned this expedition around. After our losses, I didn't think I'd be filing a mission report, let alone declaring victory.
If I hadn't come along, you'd still be searching for Czerka's droids.
And maybe we wouldn't have found the Jawas and activated that first artifact. It's hard to say. With Darth Silthar gone, I am in charge. You ever need our help, you know where to find me.
You're not without skill, Captain. I'll remember your offer.
You're too kind, my lord. Safe journeys out there. And be careful. This galaxy has a lot of old secrets. Once you start seeing them, they tend to start looking back.
And there we go. I forgot to activate the XP boost. I am going to partner this video's ending with us leaving Korriban. Sorry, leaving Tatooine. Sorry. Normally I wouldn't, but like, well, I would say wouldn't. I've done it in the past. But the purpose is just simply because then the Into the Dune Sea ending video would be extremely short.
So you need me after all.
Switch to Androko's Revel as we buy some schematics for our crafting. And then I'll have to also pick an outfit for Andronicus going forward. He's a pirate, and he's also our pilot. Definitely. Oh, some people are having a duel. Doesn't actually look like a duel. It might have been some. Oh yeah, there's some fine, like some spies type stuff. But let's see. Oh, we're on the 17 stuff. And then there we go. It's just a shame that in order to have a lightsaber that's on our hip, we can't use the unique one that we got. Like, well, it is very unique, the fact that we put it on our back rather than on our hip. But as we've seen, it messes with some cutscenes quite a lot. So we probably won't bother with the lightsaber hilts, but we can definitely bother with this. Onslaught will give us more crit rate and whatnot, so we'll probably pursue that. There we go. Actually, wait, I should probably cancel that. There we go. Just at least until we're done with our initial cutscenes of us leaving the planet. And then next up is Alderaan. Oh, sorry, Alderaan, I believe, not Onderon. There's two planets. There are three planets with very similar names. There's Tatooine, and then there's Dantooine, and then there's Alderaan, and then there's Onderon.
So you beat Wilkes and made it out of the desert alive, huh? Wilkes doesn't surprise me, but when I heard you were heading for the desert, well, I wasn't expecting to see either of you again.
Andronicus turned out to be an okay fighter after all.
Better than okay, huh? I got my share of them sand people.
Wasn't meant as an insult. There's lots of stuff in that desert that can't be fought, and it's just as deadly. Anyway, I'm glad you came, because it gives me a chance to thank you for taking out that runt Wilkes. With some real leadership, maybe the exchange on Tatooine can move ahead for a change.
I am most grateful.
No problem. Anytime, hey. And Andronicos? I'm sorry.
It's alright, huh? We wouldn't have worked out anyway. All that shouting and throwing stuff, somebody was bound to get hurt.
Yeah, right. Well, guess it's goodbye then. Good luck out there.
Murder and mayhem await.
I get the feeling we're gonna make a damn good team, you and me. Now let's get off this rock, huh?
See, and we're still not done. Now we have to go through another mini loading screen. And also, I do plan to try and build the ship in Starfield. It's proven a little difficult, but I'll hopefully get there. I just need to level up my ship engineering, and I need fucking credits. I need at least 200k. Alright. Oh yeah, we have to use our ship's terminal.
Apprentice, you have recovered the artifact, I take it. Wonderful. Ah, Andronikos, what a pleasure to see you again.
Hello yourself. Looks like you finally found your rock.
Yes, thank you for leading us to it so obligingly. I'm sure you'll be a wonderful asset to my apprentice's crew. Now, Apprentice, you must hurry and recover the remaining artifact.
I'm giddy with anticipation.
I look forward to seeing you in your glory.
And that's that. Alright. Boy, we have just two companion dialogues left, bare minimum. Let's see. Let's open up the quest log. So there we go, Alderaan. And that's also an Alderaan. So we have 3 quests involving Alderaan. So there we go. We'll tackle these soon enough, but in the meantime, this is the Celtic Nerd signing out. One name, one sky.